Sir, I have an opinion on this matter.
Well, by all means, share it with the squad.
Hey everybody, Steven here, and today I have my box of Raze pre-workout energy drinks in. So I did their sample pack here, so saw just an ad on Facebook, decided I'd give it a try. It's basically you get them for free and you're just paid for shipping. Now what they do with that though, I mean, I've seen it before. I mean, it's a marketing technique, right? They essentially continually try to upsell you. So once you agree to that, they're like, hey, we can actually give you these sample pre-workouts for like $1. Do you want to do that? And then they just keep trying to give you more and more things. Like I said, I've seen that before. Theirs was like 5 or 6 things deep. That was pretty interesting to see. But that's how they're going to try to recoup some of their money with this, right? And then obviously trying to just get you kind of hooked on their product here. So with this, let's open this up. Has sayings on the box here, a bunch of different stuff here. I demand more out of Body, Mind, Life Energy Drink, teammate self. Get ready today, your life will change forever. P.S. Snap a pic of your sample box. Tag at Raze Energy to win free gifts. Raze Energy. All right. And then let's just talk about some of the stuff that's in it. So focus, it has nootropics in it. It has alpha GPC. And then it has L-tyrosine, choline, bitartrate, betaine anhydrous. Then we have BCAs in here. It does have caffeine citrate and then caffeine anhydrous. Stamina, let's see here. We have taurine, betaine, carnitine, L-tartrate. Hydration, we have potassium citrate and then more electrolytes. So we're looking at sodium and magnesium with that. So let's see here. This is my bill for it, right? So we have, that's good paper, free Raze sample 4-pack, $9 to ship with that, double up flavors, $7, and then I did the expedite processing for $1 with this. Exclusive first time offer, $10 off your first order. I got a coupon here. $10 free for unboxing video. Oh snaps. There we go. Then it tells you how to do that. On the back here, exclusive first time order, 50% off Broken Arrow Rep Fuel. I live in Broken Arrow, by the way. I thought that was pretty interesting. I live in Tulsa, Oklahoma, but Broken Arrow is kind of like the suburb that I live in here. And then 50% off Hyper Sleep, and then 5 samples for free with that. Very interesting. They're going hard on the marketing with this. Oh, so yeah, that's what I did. In terms of doubling up on that, the case looks different than some of the videos I've seen because it's all lined out in here. I have a free sample of the Broken Arrow here, Guava Melon, Nuclear Pre-Workout. So this will have 6 grams of citrulline malate. It'll have beta-alanine, betaine anhydrous, carnosine. These are good levels too, by the way. This has 350 milligrams of caffeine in it, and I know these have, I believe, 300. So I've done other videos, and I'll do one eventually of this where I actually go a little bit more in depth with what they're putting in the actual product itself, the supplement, and then the levels that we actually see research being done at. Because a lot of times these companies will microdose. I do want to point out, because I did that video just recently with the Evolution Nutrition, where they actually had their supplier got recalled. FDA doesn't regulate any of this stuff, right? So you really are relying on the company to be truthful with what they're putting in their products. They're not regulated, so with that, that's just something to keep in mind, right? That I want to make sure I actually tell everybody now. So got our case there, if we can see that. Yeah. Unique flavors with this, so let's go ahead and just check out the flavors. I like the can too. These remind me of the old C4 cans with this, or it might be the new C4 cans. I think it's the new C4 can, sorry. It's just got that, it's like shiny on one part and then the other thing is like matte. It's really cool. So right here we have Phantom Freeze, Sour Gummy Worms. That'll be interesting. Apollo I did see a post where it's like Apollo Creed from Rocky holding onto this one. This looks, by the way, just based off the colors, that's like bombsicle, right? Let's see what we got here. Grape bubblegum. Probably not going to be my favorite. I'm not a huge grape guy. We'll see though. Strawberry colada. That'll probably be one of my favorites, flavor-wise. Guava mango. Sounds good. Voodoo. I wonder what that is. Limited edition. This one looks like blood orange, right? Wonder if they even tell you what it's supposed to taste like with this. Nope. And then last one here, Galaxy Burst. And this one's all shiny. There isn't matte on it. So I've seen other ones where it's like Star Blast and things like that. So that probably tastes like that. Which one to try first, though? That's the big question here. I want to try this strawberry colada here. Voodoo sounds interesting. Let's start with something I know I'm gonna like with this, and then we can talk about what's in this. So let's set this bad boy down here. All right. So, taste test. Smells like strawberry. Smells like strawberry bubble, like bubblicious bubble gum. Tastes good. I mean, it's sweet, and the good thing is there's not any sugar in this, right? Zero sugar in all of these. So we have carbonated water, citric acid, refresh performance complex, which is betaine anhydrous, caffeine anhydrous, taurine, potassium citrate, L-tyrosine, choline bitartrate, BCAAs, which are looking at L-leucine, L-isoleucine, L-valine. And then we have carnitine, L-tartrate, alpha-GPC, caffeine citrate, natural and artificial flavors, and I've talked about this in other videos, what does that mean, right? Natural and artificial flavors. That's where there's really not a ton of transparency with the industry because they're not required to. But also, if it's an artificial flavor, what are they going to tell you, the compound name? That's the other thing I do think about with that. It would be interesting to be like, hey, we showcase this stuff on our website, something like that. Sucralose, so that's how they're sweetening it. So, which is fine, right? So we're looking at sweet and low, basically. With that, I do want the industry to make a push towards stevia, but that's one of the things that's really hard to nail down the flavor, because when you're off with it, it tastes really bad. But that doesn't have any type of glucose response with the body, so meaning we're not getting insulin spikes. So with stevia, it's 300 times sweeter than table sugar on the sweetness scale, and we don't have any glycemic it's like glycemic, we have glycemic load, but we don't have any demand for insulin, because your body's not trying to process that. Sometimes with different sweeteners, what you're gonna get is the body thinks that, hey, we have something sweet, so it's gonna send insulin out even if there's no calories behind it. Sucralose is like that a little bit, so there is a little bit of an insulin spike with this. But with this, you're not, with stevia, you're not gonna have that response with the body, which is why somebody has type 2 diabetes, they can actually use stevia, or xylitol is another one to sweeten. But like I said, the problem is when you're off with that, it just tastes really, really bad. It almost goes like bitter. But so we have sucralose in here. Then we have potassium sorbate, and then sodium benzoate. Those are both preservatives. And then asulfame potassium, which I believe is another preservative with this. So let's see, this has 300 milligrams of caffeine in it. And then on the label here, they don't tell you the exact amounts of what is in here outside of caffeine, which is interesting. So surprised by that. Figured they'd actually tell you. But potassium, we have 55 milligrams. Sodium, we have 15 milligrams with this. 0 calories. Let's go ahead and actually pull up their website and let's see what's in this thing. Let's see if they have anything on the website with this to tell you the exact amounts. Alright, so unfortunately on the website I'm not finding anything outside with just as an image of the label that's already on the can here, so that's kind of a bummer. I was hoping to find more info so they would tell you actually the amounts of everything. Same thing, you want transparency with anything that you're buying here in terms of supplements. What's interesting though, because this is Rep Fitness that made this was actually crowdsourced with this, so that's pretty interesting that they went that route in order to get this made. First crowdsourced energy drink. So my assumption is that these levels aren't as high as something that you're going to find in, say, just an official pre-workout like this, right? But it'll be kind of in the middle with that. Something else that's interesting, you can buy this and then use Sizzle to do 4 interest-free payments of $7.50. So you could kind of put it on layaway or pay with it on credit almost, which is weird. But this is available at GNC and Vitamin Shop. So tastes really, really good though. I do like the taste. We'll see here when I actually get more through this, just the effects that I feel. Because the betaine you're gonna feel, and the citrulline does have citrulline malate, right? Well, we'll feel this. No, it doesn't, because we're just gonna feel the betaine. So that's gonna give you that tingling sensation, right? With that. Also, when they tell you the BCAAs, we don't know the amounts. I'm assuming it's a 2 to 1 to 1 ratio too. Hopefully, that's kind of the gold standard with the industry here. So, like I said, tastes really, really good. I like the difference in flavors. The reviews I've seen have been really, really good as well. Just the handful that I've actually kind of picked through. But the fact that this is crowdsourced also just makes this an interesting choice, in my opinion. We've seen the rise of Bang. We've seen now the rise of Rain for energy drinks. And of course, we still have like the old ones, Monster, Rockstar, Red Bull, and all of that. But also C4, that's another big one right now. But it seems like these things come in waves, so these guys are pushing pretty hard with everything. I wouldn't be surprised if this was like, this blows up and then they kind of hit a spot, they kind of plateau, and then we see it kind of mellow out a little bit. But their marketing is definitely very interesting. Taste-wise, tastes really, really good. So I'll definitely give them that. Wish I could see the exact amounts and everything in here, but with anything in here, you can always start at the top, that's the most, and then work your way down, so we know that. So least amount of anything is going to be at the very end here, which is we have alpha GPC and caffeine citrate. Those will be kind of the last ones that will be in here. So that is it. I'll do hopefully a review on this if I can find the amounts, because if I can't find the amounts, and I'm going to reach out to the company, but if I can't find the amounts, then I can only really go off the caffeine, which is 300 milligrams. So if you need 300 milligrams of caffeine, this is an awesome choice. You're getting that. If not, and you're wanting higher amounts of these other things, then if I can't get the info, we're taking a gamble, which we're taking a gamble on any supplement, but we're really taking a gamble on this because we can't find the info of what are the amounts of these things that are in here. So that is it for right now, just based off taste. Gets a thumbs up for me. Keep it in mind, really leading with the caffeine amount on this. I get the other information, then I can make a more informed decision on, all right, I'm going to back this product or not. So that is it, everybody. If you like the video, hit the like button for me. If you want to continue to follow along with all of my content, hit the subscribe button for me. Thanks so much for watching. Yeah, I feel strong as right now.